Stemmies, and welcome back to the Animal Anthem series. Today we'll be looking at the frog known as the Makaya breast spot frog, also known as the Elutoidatrus thoroticis. This species of frog is only found on the Fourmont and Makaya peaks in southern western Haiti, whose landscape consists of pines, ferns, shrubs, and bamboo. These frogs are mainly terrestrial and do not need large bodies of water to lay their eggs, since eggs are laid on the ground and they are bred by direct development. Let's talk about some of the defining features. Approximately the size of a grape, the Makaya breast spot frog is one of the smallest frogs in the world. Their small size is their biggest anti-predator adaptations because they're able to blend in the surrounding terrain and not be seen by predators. Their bodies are slimmer than their heads, and they are longer in length than they are in width. Unfortunately, since they are critically endangered, there's not much information on their appearance in the wild. However, both females and males seem to share the same features. Makaya breast spot frogs have both orange and brown coloring to blend into their terrestrial surroundings. These unique frogs have dark spotted patterns on their heads, backs, and even their breasts, which is where they got their unique nickname from. The diet of the Makaya breast spot frogs mainly consists of small insects that also reside in the Massif de la Haute region of Haiti. They forage nocturnally and do not need to feed often. The frogs primarily use acoustic communication, but this is mostly restricted to mate calling, which can only be sound by males, and resemble a soft cockleian pronunciation at a fast frequency. Makaya breast spot frogs are a solitary species. They also have long muscular legs, which help them move through their environment. They can jump almost 20 times their own body length because of their powerful legs. Moving on to their survival, Makaya breast spot frogs go through direct development, as mentioned earlier. This means that the babies hatch from the eggs looking like a smaller version of adults. The babies grow until they reach their mature size of about 12 to 15 millimeters. Gender is determined in a homomorphic process, which means that the sex is determined in the early stages of development. Most amphibians, including the Makaya breast spot frogs, can switch from one sex to the other by stimulation with sex steroids. The gender of these frogs can be changed in a relatively short amount of time if environmental pressures call for neither more females or males to balance a population. Finally, we will discuss the endangerment status. Frogs play an important role in keeping our ecosystem in balance. They feed on insects that live in our waterways, which helps us keep our waterways clean. When we pollute our waters, the smaller insects die, and in turn, this depletes the frog's food source. Prior to October 2010, the species was last seen in 1991. To date, there's been very little attempt to preserve the small frog's unique home. Increase in logging, water pollution, as well as slash and burn agriculture that has led to the further damage of the Makaya frog's habitat, thus making their status critically endangered. The species is expected to decline by 80% over the next 10 years as a result of habitation destruction. Thank you guys for joining us in episode 5 of Animal Anthem. We hope to see you in the next video.